Hey guys, Asher coming at you today in Watcher of Realms, and I'm here, my first collab ever on the channel with Miss Ivy Lee. Ivy, welcome to the channel. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
I am thrilled to have you here because you've been playing this game a lot longer than I have. You are the closest thing to an expert that I know, Ivy. And I basically selfishly want you to go through my account and tell me all the things I'm doing wrong or all the things I should be focused on. So you can see my account in the background. First off, though, a massive shout out to your YouTube channel. Everybody should go check you out. What type of content is your favorite? How would you describe the flavor of the Ivy Lee Watcher of Realms content?
I'd say I'm very similar to how I was in Raid. I'm kind of do everything. Of course, we all do summons. They're fun, right? But I do a little bit of everything. I always try to be getting the news out as soon as possible.
Okay.
Promo code video updates, any sort of, and also I have the test server access.
Ooh.
And so I do guides ahead of time. Yeah, so I know when a new hero is coming out and I can make a guide ahead of time and have it ready for that week before the 10 times to help people. So
Okay.
have a little bit of the more expert side of things, but also the fun, casual things too.
Love it. And I loved your raid content, so I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, I'm positive, because I've watched a lot of your Watcher of Realms help me out, especially in the beginning of this game. So I want to start selfishly by just throwing a quick summing at you to see if I get anybody good times 10, and you can tell me, right? Because right now I'm at the point.
Gold right now, that's gold. You can tell by the look.
Oh, okay. All right.
Double legendary right now. You just got two for the event.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Or did you already get the double legendary?
Crash.
Oh God. It's not
okay.
double legendary.
Okay. All right.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is.
Oh.
No. I already have this dude and I hate him.
I actually
Azur.
kind of like him. Once he's maxed out, he actually
Okay.
has some good damage potential.
How about this dude? Not good? You gave the really bad look. Okay.
You literally got like a meme of a double pull, unfortunately.
Fantastic. The Jingwan of Watcher of Realms. Awesome. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Well, a little underwhelming there, but I actually have a lot of summoning stones left, and we'll save that for a future video. But I kind of want to show you around. Where should we start, Ivy? Just showing you my heroes, or show you kind of my just kind of showing you my status and raids where I've been focused on, blah, blah, blah?
Let's see your heroes first, so
All
then
right,
we
let's take
can
a look.
see maybe some that you haven't built that maybe you should actually.
I'm going to start with
Oh, I noticed you haven't done your awakenings. I noticed that in your video. You should always awaken right away. Like
Okay.
Azur, the one you say you hate. You click on him, the one that you have levels.
Okay.
And you should
yeah. But I don't use
that
them.
one.
I don't use them. I'm trying to
It
save.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
You know
all
what?
right.
If you'll see why after you do it.
So I should use
Upgrade
these.
him.
Okay. All right.
Yes. I promise.
Boom.
Ready?
Okay.
And then
all right.
you get a free. Click again.
Okay.
Five-star
Oh,
token.
gotcha.
Yeah, that makes upgrading your other heroes easier anyway.
Okay.
But
and
you
do it again.
probably will use him unless you have a ton of defenders. There's no reason not to take him to level, promote him and use him as is for now. He's going to be better than... Oh, you have Regalis, though. Yeah, that's helpful.
In my beginner's guide, I recommended building 3 ground units, like melee or tank or whatever, and 4 DPS, and then a couple of healers to kind of focus on early game. Do you agree with that?
I mean, I think more so you're going to need 2 defenders and a flexibility with 2 or 3 fighters. Because sometimes you're going to have those portals where you have 2 or 3 portals to protect.
Yeah.
So that's where multiple defenders come in handy.
Okay.
Or you could set it up where you create choke points. So you have a defender in the back, you have 2 fighters coming in from each side, a tile up, so that everyone is attacking whoever comes in the middle, and the defender is protecting them. So you can kind of create formations using that.
That's my favorite part of this game, by the way. Just to say, it's just
learning
the strategy is so much more than you'd think it was for a typical tower defense game. But I digress.
So much.
It looks like that's the only awakening that I kind of was that I had to available.
And when
right?
it comes to the epics, even if you're not using them, I awaken everybody. Not with that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Save those. Those are special. So those ones are special.
Okay,
I would
why?
only use
Why are
those
they
on
special?
a lord. Those are universal crystals for any epic, but you don't get that many of them.
Okay.
So someone like a lord, like Wrath is the perfect example that you've already started to work on. He's the guy who should get those. And then on day 44, you'll get Awakening Stone for him. So that's a guaranteed one for him anyway. And then if you didn't get all 5 of them, if you have extras, go right ahead, Awaken 5 Wrath. He gets a self-sustain at Awaken 5. he can be he's a better fighter than probably even Abomination in some content.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's really good.
I was gonna give you a little rundown. I don't want to go too in depth in any of these, especially the legendaries, because I want to like focus on every advice for everybody. But I guess general advice on here is what I was shocked at, or I think my two. I'm gonna use quotes because all the content is different in this game, right? Like in terms of who's gonna shine where.
Yeah.
But my most used heroes and like my hard carries, I would say are Wrath and Iona, which is crazy because I have like all these OP legendary, or at least some like strong legendaries. But these two are beasts.
That's it. You're right. That should probably be your. Yeah.
Early game, we talked a little bit about team composition. Do you see any? First of all, do you see any heroes that I should be like that are no-brainers to work on that I'm not? Or
Yeah, Baron up there, the defender, is just as good as Regalis, arguably. So yeah, he's definitely one. I see you started working on him.
Yeah.
But him and Regalis are probably going to be really the only defenders you need. And then when you need like, well, you will need a few more for things like Artifact Material Raid. That's where you'll probably throw in a level 50 Azor here and there.
Okay.
Even though he kind of is boring, but you're going to need multiple defenders in some weird situations like that. So he'll help. But Baron's super OP for an epic. He's very, very good. Self-sustain, or not self-sustain, but just survivability.
Yeah, like my most used round. Yeah, it's Abomination, excuse me, Wrath, Baron, and if I need a fourth, I use Regalis as the fourth. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good in Gear Raid too.
Are there any rares that I should be on the lookout for? I use Voltus quite a bit.
Yeah, Voltus I wouldn't take any higher though, because like the base stats are a little lower for them compared to others. So I would definitely keep him at level 50. Definitely don't go to 60 with him. But he'll be great to use in the meantime until you actually do get more AoE mages, because you're really going to need those for a lot of content, especially Gear Raid 1. But there are some rares that I don't see you save. Like, scroll down. Did you save a Decimus? I don't see him. No. Keep scrolling. Yes, right there. Next to the two purple guys, there's like up a little higher.
There he is. Okay.
This one you should lock. He has this really cool passive where he just doesn't die, and you don't even level him up. You don't even need to.
At all? Okay. All right.
Nope, at all. You can put you can lose him at level 30. But I would lock him. He's got a really cool strat. Yeah, there's a lock right there too. Did you notice?
Yes, there it is. I got it.
Yeah. He can be just a weird little cheese factor when you're doing Gear Raid 2. There's a lot of strategies once you get in the harder stages. When you get the roly-polies coming at you, you throw in him really quick. He takes that hit, and then you just despawn him, and then you could do it all over again. And there's a lot that really helps a lot of content.
Oh, that is cool. It's like the Paragon cheese. I get it. Okay, cool. I've heard a lot of advice out there on the YouTube, and some of it was like basically wait till you don't grind the XP dungeons until like stage 6, 7, 8, around that territory. So I've kind of followed that advice.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
I start farming at 6 on my free to play because I know that beating stage 7, 15 in campaign is going to be pretty hard for me.
Yes.
Stage 8 just came out, so it's not like it's even been there before.
All right, so that's what I've been focusing on EXP. On promotion, like I've basically just been kind of rotating and doing a little bit every day. I'm on stage like 12 and 13 on most of the stages, 14 on some of them. Is that kind of about it? Like, where should I be spending the majority of my stamina for my account right now? Just keep rotating?
Yeah, I mean, definitely follow the events so you're maximizing rewards, just like any of these gotchas like Raid, follow the events, try to fulfill them if you can. And if you're able to farm some legendary gear, so at least that's worth it, to where you can start farming legendary and sell all the epic eventually is the goal, I guess. And then once you get to mythic, sell all the mythic, or keep the mythic, sell all the legendary eventually too.
Okay.
I think you're doing good. Just definitely don't underestimate like promotions. They make a huge impact. Sometimes they really change, like they give a ton of stats, but they also affect your range sometimes, or add the talent skills. Like, if you're using someone like Regalis, you definitely want to work on that.
Yes.
Because that's,
Yeah,
like,
I don't use them.
There's so much you can get.
How the heck? It's very difficult, I've learned, to fully promote, right? The Mythic Extract. How do I get, is Mythic, is that from the Tide?
That's promotions.
Insignias.
You just have to do like stage 15 and higher really to get that. Yeah.
Okay. So basically take everybody to like 5 for now, and then wait till I get to the higher stages.
Yeah, take them to where you can. Exactly.
Okay. When it comes to the Tide, I love it, first of all. In terms of the Tide talents, Is there anything that I should be specifically like focused on here, or I'm kind of
Not-
just yeah, okay.
Not really. You're gonna have to do everything eventually, and every time you improve, if so, actually, you're gonna get to the point where tide is hard all of a sudden. You're gonna be like,
Okay,
what?
I'm
Tide's hard? It seems so easy for the longest time, and then you just get a wall. And the wall is around your BP. It's got this really weird BP, like kind of a time, not time-gated thing, but like if you don't have the BP, it's almost impossible to beat it. If it shows up in red where it's like you cannot beat this, it actually means that usually. So you really
Okay.
improving the talents actually adds a ton to the total BP of the team. So
Okay.
I would focus on, of course, like if there's something related to marksman and you have more marksman than mages,
Yeah.
then do the marksman. If you have more, just kind of that kind of a strat, really.
I have to ask kind of a dumb question maybe, but what is peak talents? I have it locked. What
I
is
have
it?
no idea. I don't
Oh,
even have those. I don't know what they are.
All right, I'm very intrigued by these peak talents
I
over
have
here.
no idea.
Okay, so in terms of, we talked about my heroes, we talked about my quests. I'm slacking on the storyline, as you can embarrassingly see here. What else should I be focused on? Like, if I was to give you my account right now, what would you say? Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is X.
Well, where are you in your campaign and stuff? How
Okay,
how
sure.
far are you?
I am in 8-9. Right
And
now.
did you start hard yet?
No.
You should be doing hard campaign. It's easier than doing 1 and 2 of hard is going to be easier than doing stage 8. You'll get a ton
Okay.
of rewards. So if
Okay.
you switch from the icon in the front there,
Yeah.
the very that you could start doing hard. You'll get a ton of rewards. It's going to be a lot easier than you realize.
Okay, so as a general rule for the folks listening, when you run into a wall anywhere in campaign, is that when you shift your allocation in terms of stamina to
Yeah,
hard? You go
exactly.
down, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, in the follow the hero's path, just like raid progress missions, but they're
Yep.
a lot better than raid with their logical stuff. They're gonna tell you to do hard stage 4 or something. They're gonna tell you to do that anyway, so you might as well start pushing it because it's gonna, if you haven't come up to that already. But I think that's the best thing overall for progression is just keep following the hero's path and complete the goals as you go along because you're logically gonna keep improving your count anyway. It's gonna set you up for a little
Fan-
more success. But if you're pushing in normal and you get stuck, go to hard and push until you get stuck. And then if you unlock expert 1, try it. Like just because it sounds like it's dramatically harder doesn't mean it is.
Okay, cool. What about actual gameplay? You know, like what are some basic tips?
Yes.
I feel like a lot of it becomes semi-intuitive, right, as you progress in this game. But maybe give us a few pointers, maybe something about, you know, the tips that or the things that you changed in your game
Replacement and stuff.
yeah. Like generally speaking, I just try to get Iona on the board as soon as possible because she's my highest DPS. Is that like pretty basic? Like you play your highest DPS first
Yeah.
in most cases?
Most cases, if you can handle that, but sometimes the enemies come so quick that that's not good enough to like that one person to kill them all. So sometimes placing a defender first is better.
Okay.
Than placing like just to stall the enemy for a moment, then place your AoE DPS.
Okay.
Right now, you don't really have anybody except for like Ain, the login hero, who's not that good, has the extra space. But I kind of mentioned like when it comes to some of the fighters, they have like an extra fun, like extra space or two in front of them, or like Velcra that has that long range in front of her, for example. You might get someone like that. Keep an eye out because you can put them behind a defender or another fighter and their reach is better. So you can actually like be
Oh, that's
attacking
cool.
multiple. Oh, and there you go. So hard has conditions. You can only go in with 6 heroes.
Okay. We're learning. Sounds good.
And
Sounds
also,
good.
speaking of,
Yeah.
speaking of the campaign, I have left a comment on your video because I noticed when you have those eyes where you can't see everything, you have to put someone on a spot in order to be able to see them.
Yes.
Don't put your DPS there. Put a healer there that has more survivability because they're the one going to take the damage.
Ooh,
And
okay.
as long as they just covered the half of the board. So as long as you have someone on one eye, someone on the other eye, the entire board is open, just like
Okay.
normal.
Okay, cool. That's great advice. I was not doing that, so that's perfect. I guess I'm just gonna run you through the stage that I'm at right now.
That was
What?
a hard one, yeah.
It's super
I was
hard.
stuck there for over a week. I was stuck
Okay,
there for
okay,
over
it makes
a
me
week.
feel
Makes you
better. It does make me feel better because I'm like, come on, man, I feel like I should get this. And I'm like such a perfectionist. Maybe you're the same way, but like, even if one troop gets through and I lose one, my perfect score, I'm like, reset, reset, reset. You know?
I have a big tip right now, looking at what you're doing with who you're placing.
Hit me.
Work on Turiel, the epic, instead of Calypso. She's gonna be way more viable endgame.
Okay.
And she has this, so you know Turiel, the one that they changed to Idril, the redhead up there next to Regalis. She's better for endgame content than
Idril?
Calypso. Well, yep, her name used to be Turiel, which was Lord of the Rings, and they had to change it, copyright and all. But she has an amazing ultimate. It can attack anywhere on the entire board. And it will attack whoever is closest to portals.
Wait, but Calypso,
So,
I put so much into.
Oh, you already put her to 6-star.
I know.
I didn't realize that. No.
Is she that bad? Oh,
Calypso's
golly.
gonna fall off. Yeah, she's gonna fall off the second you get a Maul as well. Like, you'll have Maul, you have Nyx, you have Turiel. Like, those are gonna be your key people that you use for marksman.
Maul, Nyx, and Turiel.
Brienne is probably better than Calypso, unfortunately.
Oh my god. All right, so Mariel, you said?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, her name used to be Turiel, but Idril.
Oh, okay, I already
Idril
have
is
her.
The one that's really, really good.
Okay, so Idril should be the one that I'm prioritizing.
Brienne's pretty good, but I wouldn't worry about her anytime soon unless you get like deeper into Gear Raid 3 and you need more. Calypso will be fine. She'll be help, but make sure if you use Calypso, her kit relies on placing her early because like she has to kind of ramp up to be able to attack more.
Okay,
so she needs to be placed very early or else she kind of doesn't do much.
Okay, so this stage, I honestly, it's been a few days since I've done it, and I've done so many other stages that I forget what the heck it is. So, I don't know. Any general tips here? You know what? It doesn't even have to be about this stage. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Iona, throw her up on that far left one more over, and then face her up.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that's what you're going to want to do right away when you go in.
Okay.
And see if she can take some hits on that guy.
Yeah.
So the best goal I could not beat this until I could kill that enemy before it went around. Like with the one, until I was strong enough to do that, I couldn't beat it. But I did figure out some different strategies later. So like, okay, like right now you can't do that with just a couple hits. So your Iona's not strong enough.
No,
Maybe
she's
your
not
Calypso
strong
is
enough.
if she has better gear. I don't know. But what you can do now is before you start placing people, that guy's gonna attack whoever the most recently placed hero is. So don't even place people until they start moving around the board. And then the tile you were on, just the bottom tile there that you were sort of on, that one you could place someone on to start attacking as they come around the corner. But in the meantime, just pay attention to others.
So I should put like Baron down on that boss right now?
No. I would have put like a AoE damage dealer on the space, kind of below the portal.
Okay.
Space below the portal.
Yep.
Then I wouldn't have put anybody yet, except for up around the other portal, like a defender around that other portal when the enemies start coming in.
Okay. You know, I'll be totally real with you right now.
It's hard. I have a video on it. It's hard.
I'm really bad at utilizing defenders. I don't use them that much. I mean, I use Baron sometimes, but I'm like addicted to the damage, you know? So like, yeah.
Wrath down. So you see the guys coming down from the very bottom?
Yep.
As soon as the people are going to start coming out of there, you could put a Wrath down at the very bottom and let him just take care of all of them. So they don't even come up there in the first place. He can just literally take care of everybody. You can ignore the bottom. You don't even have to worry about him.
Okay, fantastic.
That's what got me to actually... I literally didn't even notice you could place someone there for the longest time.
I won't lie, neither did I.
Same thing for me. I didn't notice until I watched someone's random video like in the Discord that posted their run. That's what made me finally beat it, was realizing I could place someone in that spot. I also did the same thing with the eyes. I didn't realize you could even... I thought the damage dealer had to be on the eye in those kind of boards, and then I realized it didn't, and it changed the way I played.
How about that? It's interesting, like even starting this one off, so I'm just gonna lose right now, but even starting this one off though, like I didn't even think about like facing her, my biggest DPS in the direction of the boss in the beginning. Yeah.
Try, and if you can't, then you kind of got to play it a little differently. But then that right portal will start getting people first, so you should probably place one defender on each side of that portal.
Okay.
In that little corner. That would be your next placements, because people are going to start coming around that way too.
So oftentimes, are you a pretty aggressive with your placement? Meaning that like you'll go, I like to kind of create like a hot zone near my blue portals and then just protect and concentrate my forces.
Usually.
Okay. All right. All right. Cool.
But in that case, there's so many demands of that board. It's kind of all over the place.
Yeah. That it is a tough one. You know what? Before I let you go, can I summon a few more and you can let me know if I pull anybody good?
Yes.
All right. Let's do it.
Wait. No, I was going to say summon on the other banner though.
Okay. Well, after this one.
You already got the 1+1.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, might as well. I'll get Valeria. All right. So this one, you think is good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Brokir is a great defender, and she's a really fun fighter that has great damage potential.
Who for your money is the?
I thought you got it for a second.
Oh.
No.
Who's the best hero in the game if you could only have one? Do you have an answer for that?
If you could only have one, I would say
if you could pick one to have on your account.
Because he... Hatsa is arguably the best character in the game, but I like Arrogance because he is the most versatile. He can do literally everything. So they're tied for one in my book.
Hatsa and Arrogance. Gotcha.
Yeah,
How
Arrogance
good
is literally
Go ahead.
Crazy. He's just a fighter that can do everything. You know, he's ranged and he's short range. Like he can hit far away and close. He can hit airborne units and ground, and he has damage over time. He's got a little bit of everything.
Ooh, that sounds good. Anybody particularly good here? Or can I summon another 10?
No.
Okay. Are there any good rares in this game? Really? A few?
Yeah. I mean, Cuke, the goblin, the little goblin Cuke, the green guy.
Okay.
He is a poisoner, and you can definitely use him in a lot of content. Holy crap, you're getting another legendary.
Okay. Let's make it a good one,
okay,
huh?
we brought the luck.
Brienne
let's please get better than what you already got.
Let's get it. What is this? What is this?
You just got a legendary lord.
Yeah! Who is he? Do you know? What is this guy? Torador. Is he any good? Is he any good?
He is he's the lord for replacing Wrath as the lord position, but you'll still use Wrath as a fighter anyway, so
okay.
He's
so
Nightmare. Night action's so good for everything. So
should I take Torador and immediately invest everything into this dude?
Oh man, that's a hard one. I mean, it depends on, I guess, who else were you working on?
Well, I guess I'm working on right now kind of my main team, getting them all up to max. So I don't really have a tank that I put a lot into, really, you know? So
yeah, I would definitely.
Should he be my next 6-star?
You're gonna use him. He's so good.
Okay.
He has so much in his kit, and he's in the best faction for Guild Boss, so you're gonna want him in there even just for the Lord bonus alone.
Okay, so that's that for that. Do a few solo summons here, but I really appreciate Ivy Lee. I appreciate you coming on. You're obviously good luck, you know. Who's this?
You just got another. Oh no, you didn't. You got Mari. I was like, did you just get another legendary?
No.
I saw the animation. I got excited.
I know that. I get very excited anytime there's an animation. Like, hello, must be something really good. All right. Should I be investing in Mari?
She's really good, but she's someone you can keep at level 40 or 50 only. Yeah, but dupes are good because her awakenings are very good.
Yes.
But she's good for arena. She's got freeze and slow. She's a great crowd control hero, so she can help keep you. It's really good for arena, or even just gear raid 1, just as someone to slow the enemies down and smash.
Okay.
With the other people.
All right, sounds good. So if you I keep saying this is the last question for you, and I keep getting greedy and asking one more. So let me do it one more time. So help me with my hero priorities now that we have a. Wait,
gosh.
Cutter's not good.
Cutter actually is good. You can use him for cheese strategies and artifact material raid.
Okay.
Or in Guild Boss early on.
How good is Abomination? Obviously, I have him, but he's also a fusion, a permanent fusion.
I wouldn't worry about the fusion anytime soon because his Awakening 1 is just adds a stun, which in most areas you're gonna the best place for him is Guild Boss. You don't really need a stun.
Okay.
That you're not gonna be stunning the Guild Boss.
Okay.
So it's helpful, but I don't think his Awakening 1 is enough. Maybe sure, if you got an Awakening 2 up to Awakening 2, and then you want to get that 3, or you want to get 5, it might be worth pushing. But the 1 is just not as exciting, I think, for most content.
But for players who don't have him yet, should they go for him? Is he
Oh,
worth
yeah,
it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, if you're lacking fighters, for sure.
Okay, so who would you prioritize? Give me an epic and a legendary to prioritize next. Go.
Yeah, I would say get your Lego Lord in the mix. He'll be a great tank, and then you have plenty of tanks to cover. And then other than that, I'd say actually Idril, maybe.
All right.
The marksman. She is someone who surprised me. I wish I didn't pull her to way late. And she's used in the end game gear raids, like very last stages, because of her amazing ultimate. And if you can get her Awaken 5, if you get dupes of her, be very happy, because her Awaken 5 is amazing.
Okay, all right. Fantastic then. Well, hey, with that, you've given me so much to think about. I love this game, Ivy. I'm so excited because, I don't know, it just seems so fresh in a way for a genre that's not super fresh. So thank you for coming on and coaching me up a little bit. Guys, check out Ivy's channel. We'll have a collab there as well. Thank you guys for watching till the end. And as always, take care, guys. Okay. I want to make sure I'm not doing something wrong here.
The audio is cutting out for me. Yeah, all of a sudden you sped up. It's like Ash times 3 speed or something.
Oh, God. Okay, so I delayed and then it was like, brrr. Gotcha. Brrr.